What uppers? What uppers? I was doing work. I had a bunch of pennies laying out already. So while PB's getting his service straightened out, a storm. I think somebody else told me about a storm that's messing them up. What's going on, everybody? Mr. Hidden, what up, brother? Stephen, Mr. Stephen Garrett, happy birthday. Mike Wolf, how you doing? Stephen Elliott, I believe you're the other birthday. The two Steves. Happy and Gear. It's Gear's birthday too today. That's bitching. That's cool. I like that guy, man. Norway, he's all the way in Norway. I sent him some pennies, and he did the greatest videos, like mail call. I just so freaking impressed, man. But yeah, happy birthday. That's awesome. Gotta wait for the kids to get ready. I gave up waiting. My daughter, God, she gets up. She's grown now, but high school, it started, and then I think she gets up. God, I'm gonna say like 2-3 hours, or I should say she gives herself that long to get ready for work. And oh God, men and women, we are cut from different cloths. That's for sure. That's for sure. You allowed to use that music? If so, I want to as well. I don't know. I got some. That's kind of weird. That's a question from Finding Treasure in Colorado. I don't play any music. Oh, you know what? Maybe he's looking at a preview video. Because I try to get preview videos up pre-auction, but I don't always accomplish it every week. So it's a new subscriber. I'll click on them later and subscribe to them. So anyhow, I was going through. I haven't finished a roll of BU-72s, Phillies, trying to find lightning, trying to catch lightning. Right? How you doing, Tony Silvermead? And hold on a second here, because I don't do copper without gloves at all. How you doing, Paula? Because it's just copper is super, super, super reactive. So to any chemical, to the air, let alone your greasy hands, even if you wash your hands, it's not enough. You will destroy your pennies if you guys are handling them with bare hands. So, and so when you're searching through, stuff that's circulated, if you're searching, you still have a chance to find something. So you don't want to run the risk of finding something really good and destroying it. Because I think I've done that before. That's a drag. Clad coinage is a little safer, but even then, I go through gloves because I've already made it like habit. Like I wear them so often, I forget I have them on, and I'm wearing them in public. I'm wearing them in the drive-through at McDonald's. Like people look at me strangely. I go to the same store every day, and like people don't even notice them anymore. I must wear them so much because they don't say nothing up there. I don't get any weird looks, but I get weird looks. And then if you had them on too long, when you take them off, your hands from the sweat get kind of stinky. So like I don't want to take them off on the ride home, or because unless I can wash my hands. But what I was getting to is that like fresh pair, clean, and it will take about 5 minutes after going through pennies they'll be just filthy, super filthy. So that just tells you, and there's no telling where the money's been. God, paper money too. There's things on where everybody's had that penny, then it had something on it, and you can't really tell like what it is, but it's nothing that you really want to touch. And then when you look at it under like power or say a loop, it makes you really not want to touch it. I hate those. I hate that kind of stuff. You guys want to see? This is a find from yesterday. This is pretty cool. You guys are in luck. I actually found something yesterday. Come on, bro. You know what? The light in here is not great. I need to add some light to this situation. I think that's what it takes. All right. Oh, camera focus. Nice and cool. There we go. Now this is easily done with acid, except this one under power, there's no porosity. This is legit. This is damn cool. I don't think these are like super uncommon in population, you know, like it happens. So the plating, because this is a clad, I mean not clad, but it's a zinc plated. So this is a modern penny, 1995, and it's missing its plating, a lot of it. So there could be a bunch of reasons, but I think usually it's dust or dirt that that prompted this. You know, there's no zinc rot. This thing, I mean, you know, there's no remnants of it. So this happened probably right away. What's funny? What are you laughing at? Yeah, isn't that cool? And then look at the back. It's almost the whole coin. Now that red, that little teeny red right there, that is like foreign matter. Like literally, I think it's like a little chip of paint or something. But yeah, this is cool, and it's nice because it's a nice strike, and it doesn't have like minus it missing plating. It's a nice 95. It doesn't have, you know, a lot of damage. Like it's, when you look at it really closely, and it's a good grade. Yeah, these, you know what sucks is that all these zinc plated business strikes are really inferior. Why and how and who made these decisions, man? I read something that said literally these coins, you're gonna have a lifespan of like 50 years, and they're destroying themselves, which means that, okay, let's assume that whoever wrote this article was, you know, was correct or close, plus or minus whatever amount of years. How you doing, man? Hello, Colonel. Oh, Colonel 1949. I just started watching your videos. I like this guy. Thanks for coming over, man. Appreciate it. All of you guys, really. Blues Coins, what's happening? All the Stevens and everybody, and Miss Paula, Hidden, Bill 457, Miss Amanda. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Paula. So like, God, I put a lot of time, money too, into pennies, and more so copper, thank God. But yeah, it's like, I wonder, because I probably ain't gonna be around in 50 years. I wonder what it's gonna do, how it's gonna affect the coins, you know, like the market for them, the penny, because I'm a penny guy, you know, like I do everything, but I mean, I basically I enjoy penny. I kind of, you know, they suggest you pick one coin to get really versed in. I have chosen penny, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm addicted to it, so I do them all as much as I can. Hey, Mr. Z, what's going on? They don't let this guy rest even on Saturday. Oh, taking a break from vacation. Never mind. I take it back. Mr. Silver Topaz. Stickers. Stickers? You need more stickers? Is that what you're saying? Because we'll get you some stickers. Oh, I got this out here. Found that. That's the 76, and it's the DD01. This wasn't planned. This was kind of off the hip, you guys. So I don't have like the stuff that we could. Well, you know what? Yeah, I don't have my USB because my OBS doesn't work. And right now, I spent all yesterday, man, last couple days, researching towers because I'm getting a new computer that's going to fix the problem, because it's what the problem is. And like price pointing, you know, doing all that. So I'm right there on the verge of pulling the trigger, and it's coming down to, I really want one that has the hard drive that doesn't move, because that's like the best speed from what I've read. So if any of you guys know, maybe email me some suggestions. But you know, Like, is it mainly the chipset, or is it a combination of the hard drive and that drive? And solid state, yeah, hidden. Thank you. I'm not very computer guyish. All right, so here's a nickel that this is not a Black Beauty. That's acid. I mean, this is a regular camera, so you guys, but you can even see on the regular camera, you can see how it's all flaky, but the porosity, when you look at it even closer, it's porous everywhere, and it's pretty easy to tell. But yeah, this thing's lost all its. It has nothing to protect it, and I mean, I'm sure, I don't know what degree collector everybody is, but your clad coinage is copper core. You know, I never knew until I learned. Quarters, copper core. This is the copper core to the nickels, because they have copper core. Kind of cool when you first learn out. They're not just solid nickel through and through. Most coins are not solid, whatever we think the majority of their, what the Blanchard is. They're all mixes. They're all alloy mixes, which is kind of cool. So I wonder if it'll show these 72s good enough that I don't have to loop them. Those are pretty nice. This is a roll I got, BU roll, that I haven't, it's been sitting there for quite a while. So I know all the points, looking for the double die on this, because there's like 8 or 9 varieties of double die, you know, DDO 1, 2, etc. How you doing, Quicksilver? Silver Baggins, what's going on, man? And so it's going to be in the date. Then there's pickup points in Liberty, and then of course in all the lettering in God We Trust, and then it gets down to I want to say there might be a double I in this one. Don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that one. Earth magnets will stick to 99% nickel. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay, 8 gig minimum, Windows 10 Pro, and 1 terabyte, because everything with the 8 gig is around 1 terabyte. So that's plenty, right? I'm assuming. And thank you, Hidden. Right on, man. Appreciate that. Man, these are good looking. Very good looking. Look at the stairs. The steps on. Steps. Now, steps. Everybody thinks that's a nickel thing. Well, it also, there's years that the steps aren't great. So better steps on pennies go to better premium in some of the years. So every time, it's not just cut and dry, you know. It's very, very, very specific, everything, when it comes to if you're trying to do this for money, or, you know, buy coins and find stuff, because it's awesome, it's out there. So the more you know, the more you get educated, you educate yourself. You know, I'd suggest that you invest the money at least into a few books at the beginning, because without them it really is hard. I mean, you can get so much from YouTube, and it's a lot. It's enough to get somebody hooked and started. It did to me, but you really have to. It's not enough. You need to purchase book. You know, Red Book would be the starting point. Then you need to, if you like penny and you find yourself doing penny all the time, buy something that's about penny. If you're doing dime, or if you're in love with buffalo nickels, because there's going to be a book written by probably Bowers or something. You know, like he's the god of everything. But yeah, there's all these people that they've spent their whole life doing just the one coin, and they write about it. You know, there's men who have left behind their life's work, and they wrote about it. Those are the books that you get for coin specifically, and it's awesome. Which DDO is that? You know, I don't know that it is exactly. I was just showing the like, sometimes you buy rolls, they're labeled that they're brilliant uncirculated, or, you know, from the mint. Well, you start buying older rolls, I always get nervous until I open them, because you never know. You know, if they're truly gone through, or because there's guys out there, unfortunately. So I would just show them that that's a real roll. I'm pretty certain of it. Plus, I know the source, so I know they're a good roll. And I got the 74 P Philly uncirculated. I want to crack into. It says Chicago. Came from Chicago back in the day. This is a common wrapper you'll see on like these years. And then that's a stamp that whoever, like a business or whatnot, put on it. Type Craft Company Incorporated. A lot of the times you get them, I get rolls and they have the deposit number for whatever savings account or checking account. Yeah, I get that a lot. I don't know if that's everybody else's experience, but for me it is. So it's like they got deposit, they went in the bank, they sit in the bank, or maybe they never made it to the deposit. You know, it could be both. And the banks, they don't crack. They're not looking for nothing. They just hold on to it until it needs to go back out. And they're told to yank out of circulation next years, and that's their job. But nowadays, you get these tellers that when they get stuff, they save it for people. I've even heard people on here go, "Oh yeah, I got a teller that saves me or gives me a call or etc." That's awesome. That's lucky. That's really lucky. Or if you're lucky enough to like say some family member or sibling or spouse or something, that'd be pretty cool. Hot Corvette just went by. Just like, opposed to a cold one, I hate those cold Corvettes. Hey, Fire Cajun, what's happening? Yeah, I got 150D within arm's reach right now. I swear to God. What happened? Sporting Canadian nickel. Oh, I got one over here. Or did you see it? No, you couldn't have possibly seen it. That's funny you said that. This was mixed in with just some change. Hot wind is better. I get my boat. Gets my boat. Yeah, you guys can hit the hot women. Yes, Brian Garcia. His vote is yes. I think the Yays have it. What else did we get out of there? We got strange looking. I think this post mint damage definitely. But you never know. There's stuff happens at the mint. Come on. Come on. Really, camera? Oh, is that right? You get money in PayPal account? Everything's for sale. This is for the folks that are new or don't know. I buy, sell coin. I am a small time coin dealer and connoisseur, but mainly this is what I do for a living. So if there's ever something you see, don't you won't. There's no offense taken. You could always ask, or my email is for my PayPal, but it's also my email, and feel free, even if it's just a question. I get a lot of emails there. People just hit me up or send me photos, and because I do this pretty crazy, insane, like 7 days a week. So I'm learning every day. I don't know everything, but I've helped people. If I can, I will. But the books, I'm telling you guys, the books are awesome. It really is good money spent. Ask Cointelligence. That kid, already two coins that most people that collect penny will not find in a lifetime. Awesome. Thank you, Cindy. I mean, really. So lately I've been doing, because I have so much, I really do in penny. It's like, where do you start? You buy things with intentions to get into it right away, and it doesn't always happen that way. So I go through here and I'll randomly pick a page, and then I got a little clip on there. So it landed on 74. I dug in the drawer. I have a roll of BU 74. So I ran. There's not a whole lot in this particular edition, and I don't know if that's how they do it. I don't know if that's even how they do it. I would, because there has to be more to 74. But you got to remember too, it doesn't matter if these are 1909s. There's always a chance for a variety to be found still, or double die, or there literally is. The 69S. That thing wasn't found until like I think the 90s, and there's only like 30 of them, and every single one was found in pocket change in circulation. Every one of them. That right there is the best commercial for becoming a coin roll hunter or collect. I have people all the time tell me, really, pennies? Like, do you even make any money on pennies? I'm like, you make more money on pennies than anything else. Yeah, I just got this one. But yeah, the books. If you like the era variety, then there's tons of books out there. And Ken Potter and Brian Allen wrote this one. Ken Potter, I'm not super familiar with Brian Allen. I am with Potter. Since day one, I've been used Potter's website, etc. So I'm familiar with him. How much do you asking for 60 D over D? Are you the one that asked me a few times in the auction in the chat? Because I have the number one, and it's the strong parallel, like a perfect parallel. I'll show it to you right now, because I get really overwhelmed in auction, so it's hard sometimes. So you have to apologize. I apologize if I didn't get back to you. I'm gonna assume it's you because I think it's too many coincidences. Mr. Crowdgen, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Um, yeah, they all every coin has a value, and a 60D over D, which in the first one, it's like one you want if you're the repunch mint mark guy. So here's my D over D. It's number one perfect parallel, and I mean you're not gonna be you might be able to see it naked eye. It's a pretty good grade, damn good grade. Oh, you just about see it right there. I'm good today. I'm good. I'm not feeling too bad. I ate when I should, and I've been snacking on stuff all day. When I don't have snacks, then I have to like literally I can't miss a meal because I'm diabetic. But it's not like like I die right away. I just if you let it go too far, you'll wish you were dead. It sneaks up on you, and I push it a lot. Not because I'm making a conscious decision to go. You know what? I'm not going to do anything about it. It's because I don't think about it. I mean, I think all of us kind of relate. You get busy and you forget. I get working, I get doing, and I mean, God, it's just tough. It's tough to stop, and I'm never caught up. So I'm always playing catch up. So because of that, um, I mean, damn, I forget. I just forget. Uses OGS live forever, huh? Use OGS. OGS. What's no? You're not talking about OBS. My OBS has never worked correctly from day one. I've undid it. What would you say uncirculated? You know what? That's a fair question, and let me put another look to it, because knowing I had it was like I haven't really I have a lot, so I don't remember. I don't remember. I just don't remember. I'm trying to think of like a more elegant way to say it, but and it's gonna come out of this flip because the thing has too much patina on it. It's been in here a long time, but it's been written on a bunch of times. You can tell it was this came through an estate sale uh, that this coin shop I worked at spent like 4 months purchasing, some at a time, some at a time, and dang, it's pretty nice. Yeah, it's minimum. The versus is a high AU, and very nice. It's in the middle of turning. It's still I would. It's a red brown, and yeah, the back is immaculate too. minus the the color, being red brown. So I don't know how everybody knows red brown. Red brown really is it's like purgatory. uh, it really is. Yeah, it's a pin roll, and you really rather have your coin all brown than red brown. The ones that are worth money, the ones that go to auction. Arctic Timberwolf, how are you, buddy? You, I would personally rather have red. It's just what I've learned because the red brown is turning. You know, it's going to continue to turn. I know slabbing them supposedly they're supposed to be airtight, and if I had half a nickel for every time I heard somebody say that and say their coin turned, or they had a eagle that was a 70 MS70 and it ended up a year later with milk spots or spots on it, or it's because they're alloys. I mean, it's almost impossible to keep them. It's hard. I shouldn't say impossible. Nothing's impossible, but yeah. So when they're brown and you're bidding on them and they have a set amount with their worth, it's not going to change. It can only change through like neglect or you hurting it, or it's red green, red green, huh? We're pulling for you. It's red green, Trav. You got it. That's funny. Dead files. I'm doing good. Right on. Right on. I'm just looking back through chat, you guys. Make sure I didn't miss the way. Oh, how are you doing, Tara? Is Tara? Would that be fair? Am I saying that right? I've never seen it spelled T-E-R-E. Rabideau. That's French. I think I got that part right. Thanks for showing up and coming by. I didn't plan this. It just popped up. I'm doing it while PV's down. So once somebody says PV's back, he's got the big storm going because I gotta actually run and I gotta try to get this humongous package for Cindelicious in the mail. Oh, you know what? It's Saturday. Cindy, it's 1:30 where I'm at. It's too late. It's gonna be Monday now. I'm not putting it in the. There's no outside orifice that can take that thing so big. So Monday, it'll be walked in on Monday. TV's back. Mr. Garcia, how you doing? I'm sorry about the missing the. I didn't hear the notification, and I think I was sleeping because I sleep odd hours, like streaming late night. I do have quarter tubes if you need some. So going trip whenever. Yeah, Bill's back east in New York. He said it's starting to rain. It's just normal weather for us here. Probably not there yet. Just wanted to know if she had sent it yet. Mr. Z. Remind me of Shania Twain. Ha. You got it, brother. Mr. Gear, happy birthday, everybody. Give Mr. Gear Mathello. It's his birthday today. What 2018 quarters you got? Oh, I told you I had just caught them. Where did I put them? They've sat right there for quite a long time, and I just cleaned up for this past auction. So where did I put you guys? You know what? I'm gonna see how organized because I'm trying to get organized. I have a quarter drawer, so let's see if they're in a quarter drawer. All right. Oh. Not the whole drawer's quarter, but there's quarters in here. So I'm gonna assume it's one of these. (2017) might be one of these because I only have a few. Ooh, no, those are beautiful. Yeah, those are like 66 SMSs, really high grade SMSs. I did not put it in a flip yet in a 2x2 cardboard. So where did I put you guys? Modern Keith might be in here. Might be in there. Let's see. Let's see. I used to when I started, I liked quarter, and I did a lot of quarter. I don't really do a lot of quarter, um, just like silver quarters and stuff. And but as far as like the books and whatnot, I kind of stalled out. But I do have a quarter books, so I'm trying to get them done. It's just you can only do so much. I understand the good advice from people that came before us of picking because they never tell you really why, or I haven't had it explained to me in depth. But you get there real quickly. You can't do it all and be like, um, or maybe people are. I'm pretty organized, believe it or not, and be really, really good at it at the one or at all of them. I mean, it's impossible. It really is. There's so much, you guys. You can't learn all of it in 10 lifetimes. That's what I like about it, though. That's what has kept me and helped me make the decision that this is it till the wheels fall off. I'm trying to do this till I no longer exist. I already spent uh, 30 years in one capacity, contracting and construction and now for the last few years because I can't do that stuff no more. I can, but my body's broken up and my kids are grown, so I don't have to. I did my job. I did my job. No, I'm trying to do this well. God, where would I put those quarters? I'm putting a flip. They sat right there, cleaned up. Where did all that stuff go? I'm trying to think. Because it's a really good looking quarter. I really want to show you hidden, but we're already kind of like there's a lot of us in the room, so I'll find it. I'll find it. I'll take a picture of it, bro, and I'll send it to you. Did I win? You know what? You came in number two. You were second runner up. Let's crack this sucker open. Let's see what these look like, and see. Make sure that the two ends aren't the only ones that are red. This is I got this little like fancy pants. This thing weighs like a ton. Uh, I used to use. What did I used to use? Oh, I used to use X-Acto knife, believe it or not. And then people, oh, you could hurt it really bad, really easily, really fast. Correct. Usually the enders already have the machine markings on them. Okay, but that's not enough. It's the opposite psychology. It's because it's a worse tool that could, with light pressure do more damage. Knowing that it's probably just me, it makes me go slower, easier, better. I never ever touched a coin with them. When I used to use things that weren't a big deal, and they could damage it, but it might not. It might just be the way my brain works. So because this thing is like this and kind of like hairy looking, it keeps me from messing these up. So I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody else, but it works for me. So I just all you gotta do is get the head on any wrap, quarters, dimes, nickel, don't matter. And then once the ends come off, and they come off easy, then it's just the paper, and they unfold. I take them all out. When I'm not doing it in front of a bunch of people, it never does that. And yeah, they all look the same. That's good. That's nice. That is nice. I'm gonna go play. Hey, you're on vacation, Z. Go ahead. Go do vacation. We're all gonna be here anytime. Anytime. Go have a good time. Take a load off. Sit down a couple of 2 tree pina coladas. Have a couple for me. Whistle at a pretty girl, and like you earned that. This guy's a workaholic. I use scissors on my handy dandies. Yeah, scissors. You know what? I got a pair of surgical scissors. This is all I use, dude, on everything. These are like for all my shipping. I couldn't do shipping fast without these. I just ordered a pair of scissors because they were on like discount for like $1. Like from one of the supply houses, and I don't even know if I'll be able to use them because I'm so used to those. So we'll see. I love them. Scissors, tape, all that good stuff. So 74 Philly. This is just one out of the middle of the roll. It looks legit, man. Come on, focus, Karen. There you go. It's got bag mark. That's fine. It's the first one. Look at the hair. Look at the stripe. Look how it's heavier on the left than the right. His face, the beard, etc. is not quite as good. So when it hit it, it was, slightly giving pressure more that way. I'm not super knowledgeable about that, but I'm reading, I'm learning. I'll learn you. I'll learn me. Some things are obvious and they're common sense. Then be careful with that though, because there are things that, how like common sense fails us occasionally for no good reason, but for good reason, because it's something that needs to be learned properly. Not everything is cut and dry, and well, it looks like it would do that, and that would lead to that, and common sense would get you a tremendously far away. But there are these anomalies in life that they don't outwardly look like common sense would make you think, and it's hard for humans to fight their even bad common sense, which is lack of common sense. When your brain wants to think it's one way because of what it sees, it's hard to you got to give in to that stuff. When somebody tells you, no, it's this, take it with a grain of salt and go find out. Don't just write it off right away. I think a lot of people do that. I think it's human to do that too, so don't be too hard on yourself. But after being told, now you've been told, you got no reason to not try it. I got no reason to lie to you. It looks like PV is back on. Cool. He's steady in his stuff. This one looks nice, you guys. I'm looking at the fields. I'm looking for like bad stuff. Oh, you know what? It was in the shadow. There's a big old something. Is that lamination? Oh, 1 second. I'm looping it. Some kind of caca. Some kind of a little bit of dusty growth or something. But yeah, there's a mark. Man, I was getting really excited there for a second. I mean, because if you can find I didn't do. Sometimes I'll look up the top pop coins for the year I'm going through, just to know what's possible. It's nice to know what's possible. Top pop means top population. Like, there's the finest one of this ever out of a million made. They have record of it, but it doesn't mean that it's that there's not others out there that are very close in grade, lower or higher, plus or minus just a spot or two, which usually makes them worth a lot of money too. And yeah, I said a lot of money. Give me a quote for all your 90. Oh, 90%? It went up today. It closed up at the end of the week. But yeah, I'll have to count up. And do you want some stuff? Because I'm going to go today and go. I got to go meet a dealer right now. If you want, I'll pick you up some 90%. God, this camera is just not the camera for this. You want more quarters? All right. I can't promise you the same price, but if you want the low grade stuff, then yeah, you'll get. I'm not gonna make very much at all. I'm cool with that because I'm going anyways. And plus, there's traditional markups. 90% is a place where you'll know if you're paying too much right away. Everybody should know. Like dealer markups are very minimal. They don't mark that stuff up a lot at all. So me being like a middleman, I can't afford to. I'm not trying to ever lose customers because of low profits. Low grade is good. Yeah, you want to hold 90%. Everybody should hold a little bit of 90%. And that bottom stuff, fractional, however you want to look at it, really. So yeah, then I'll pick up. I'll try to get it forward too. And what time is it? 1:30. Yeah, I better head out here. P's back on too. Hey Cone, what's up, dude? Thank you, sir. I got your stuff. You guys, everybody from Tuesday should be getting. I would assume some people might have got their packages already, but you should be getting them today. If not today, then it will be Monday. So You guys go throw PV the rest of his because that's just his regular stuff. He does Saturdays. I do not. And this was very nice for everybody to come. I appreciate you. But this was because of him. You know, I want to be over there watching too. And I will be back on tonight. Matter of fact, I'll probably do a stream live when I get back from my chores and being out. Because I'll have some cool stuff to show. And I'll send you a message, Brian Garcia. I'll let you know when I'm back. Blockhead, what's going on, man? Can't wait. I know. I can't wait either. No, thank you, Silver. Philip's my guy. Cindy's my gal. Kryle's my dude. This is if you guys are new to the coin on YouTube, you lucked out. You really did. You stumbled onto a treasure that, like, I don't tell anybody anymore. I'm kind of like doing it different than everybody else. So I got you 1900. I found it. I do have the 1899. It's if I don't pick one up, this is low grade, but it's a good. It's got device, year, everything is there. The rim is intact, front and back. So as far as what you asked, Cindy, I had a 1900. Cool. I do have an 1899, and don't even trip. But I'm gonna try to pick another one up because I'm like the one it's coming out of my type set. So I'll try to get you a little better one. But don't even worry. Oh, we'll find out. This guy, I don't remember if he's heavy with Indians. We had him. We had a nice amount, more than everybody, just for a short run there, and they were all like really nice, good grade. He was letting them go for like big time conservative. So you were getting like the better roll, the fines, and the very goods and fines for like the about good price. You know, it was awesome. So I was able to get some, brought them to auction. I'd get like 10 or 12, a dozen of them every week. But, you know, one guy caught wind, came in, bought Ziploc bag, you know, big old freezer bag. It sucks. I mean, it's good for the shop, but it's like, man, it's nice knowing that they're there. It just tells me that, you know, I'm still learning. Some things you got to jump on. You don't wait for it. So everybody's experience is different. I know. All right, you guys, I got to head off. I got to go do some chores. I appreciate you. Thank you for the likes. I'll be back on later in probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours. And hopefully I have some really cool stuff to show you guys. And then, because I'm always looking for the cool stuff. I'm a champ. He said I'm a champ. What'd you do? What'd you find? Hurry up. I got to go, Deacon. Tell me. I want to know. What happened? And before you guys, everybody splits, make sure you click on each other and subscribe. Everybody in here, I basically can vouch for 90% of the people in here, and I would say they're all safe to click on. But you really you just got to take a chance. If you don't know each other, it don't matter. You still click on each other and subscribe and hit the bell, and because it's how it's how this thing is sustained. You got the one in 01 1944. What kind of grade is coin in? That's nice. See, and you're using the language MO. Is that the overmint mark? The 44? It's not the big one, right? The D over horizontal D or S. Very fine, cool. That's a good. I mean, shit. Oh, it is nice. You lucky sucker. This guy, he's a penny guy, and this guy does the work. It's D over S, nice. In VF, cool. I'll trade you something for it. We'll talk later. Trade you give you a call. You like my wife's car? Give me my wife's car. Okay, you guys. We'll see you later on this evening. Yeah, email me a pic for reals. Thank you, Deacon. All right. You guys all take care. Bye-bye now.